we're getting just sent down for nothing. And we said, we don't care if we win the case or lose the case, it's that you go in there and you fight hard. Well, my name is Noel Gillon. I was born in Mangaroa, New South Wales. And I moved to Burke. I got married. And I got to get into the legal service. I was knocked around with Tom Winters and Steve Gordon, who were formerly staff along to the Sydney Legal Service. I joined up to the legal service in Sydney, and from there we moved to Dubbo. According to, we were coming back from a plane trip, and we said, well, we're going to split from Sydney. And we all agreed, the mob, that we split because the service wasn't coming to the people. Tom Winters, Steve Gordon, Felix Hooper, Beryl Phillips, and who else we had? William Bates, and another guy, I can't think, I think he's a Wyman, I'm not too sure. We formed a committee, and from there we just went ahead. We formed the best service in Australia, anyway, as far as I'm concerned. Tony Parker took over as a principal solicitor, and then Eric Wilson, and then back to Brian Hancock, who took over from there. So we had good, very top staff. It was very hard, traveling to town. It was mostly just coming out of our own pockets for our own meals, and we depended on the people to give us a piece of it, you know. They knew we were doing the job. And I think every time we were in court, they were pretty happy. So I was very proud of my mob. It was very hard, but we went from here to Kenya, and then we were on, I think we ate fish, kangaroo, whatever. So, you know, we ate for the people, and they knew what we were there. When I see it coming on, we got a chance tomorrow in court, because we got walled backing us up. So, we used to have a row with the police. We won't get out of that. But when they finished how we work with them to do, you know, trying to keep the boys off the street or whatever. But my service, when I held it here, I used to go into the schools and talk. I used to take a citizen there. We used to talk to the students, not just black kids, but white kids and all. We tried to, you know, to get through to them. And I don't think any other service ever done that in Australia. We used to work with the grassroots up to the death in custody. We went to Canberra, back to here. And we done just about everything we could do to, you know, to alleviate some of the people, the family of those people that were died in custody, what we could do. And they had somewhere to come and talk. We've done the marches when we had the first court case up here. The boys and the family marched every morning to the court and back. There should have been more people charged for some of the things that happened in that court. That's my own honest opinion. Well, when I first got here, we only had about 3 cars. So I built it up to 7. And I used to do 10,000 kilometres a month, and just on my own, just to go within my area. So sometimes I'd be in Broken Hill, or I'd have breakfast at Toba. I'd have tea in Burke. Then I'd end up sleeping in Wilkenya. I'd walk on the road traveling, and maybe my mistress was thinking about divorcing me, one part of it. I had the full responsibility of keeping the service operating. That was my job. And I answered to 17 board of directors. And they can get very hairy. But we sat there and we worked everything together. And they knew what I was doing, I knew what they wanted and what I had to do. Some things I didn't like, but I done it. Wild was not only just for the legal service, keeping people out of jail. We looked at every aspect of what was going on within Australia. If we didn't like it, we'd front the government. And this is what was done. We made them sit up and take on, you're doing the wrong thing. We done everything across the board. If it affects Wilders and we get away with it, it's going to go to the next organisation. So if it's good for Wilders, it's good for Sydney. So that's the way I worked anyway. I don't know about the rest of them. I enjoyed my time here. And that's one thing the service has always done, was to work for the people, because they're the bosses, they're the ones that we've got to look after.